Hola and a huge Mexican welcome to Steve's Kitchen. When we were in Mexico, particularly actually when we were in Oaxaca, I fondly remember going down to the markets most days and getting ourselves a cup of Atole in a styrofoam cup. There was a family there that used to sell it. Atole is absolutely delicious. It basically is a corn drink. It's made with Masa Flour. They make it with fresh masa, and I've been making it here in Australia with our own fresh masa, which we'll be doing on an episode coming up a little bit later. But I've also found a supplier here in Australia, in Melbourne, for Masa Flour. This is not corn flour, by the way, or cornstarch. This is a particular style of flour, and it makes all the difference. Now, I'll leave a link to the company El Cielo, I think they're called, down below if you're in Australia and you want to get hold of Masa Flour. This is so simple. It is so delicious. I've got to share this recipe with you. Come on, let me show you how to make Atole. Take half a cup of your Masa flour into the saucepan. I have 3 cups of water. I'm just going to pop about a cup of that water into the pan. And this is just to hydrate the masa. I'm going to give it a little whisk through just to make sure that it's got no lumps in it. I've got 4 tablespoons of soft brown sugar. Now you can use a cane sugar. Anything with molasses content in it will be great. About half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. If you know your Atoles, tell me which flavour you like. When we went to the market, they always said which flavour. There were so many different flavours you could choose from. A popular one was the Mexican chocolate, which is a chocolate that quite often has a lot of cinnamon and sometimes a little bit of chili in there as well. It wasn't my favourite. I'm not a big fan of chocolate drinks, so I'm going to share with you the au natural version of Atole. If you want to put a little bit of dark chocolate in there and a little bit of spice, go for it, but try this one first. It is so good. Now you want full cream milk for this. I'm going to add 1 cup of milk in there and the rest of my approximately 2 cups of water. Now again, I'm just going to whisk this together, add in a stick of cinnamon, place it onto a stove on a medium heat. And as we bring this up to a simmer, I just want to continually stir it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom. Now, as the Atole starts to simmer like that and the bubbles come up, it is going to thicken very quickly. Now we need to take it off the heat. Whilst the Atole is still hot, it will continue to thicken. I'm just going to pour it into a jug. Then I'm going to pour myself a cup of this absolutely wonderfully smelling Atole. That takes me right back to Oaxaca, to the markets on a morning. The smell is so good. I really like this version of Atole. You can tell me if you prefer a different flavour, but in the meantime, I'm going to give this a try. It's probably a little bit hot, so here goes. Oh, that is so good. Masa Flour is such a wonderful product to play with. We're having heaps of fun in the kitchen doing the Mexican series with masa. And don't forget, as I said, I'm making fresh nixtamalized masa on the channel at some point, and I'll probably make some more Atole with it as well because it is so delicious. Anyway, share the love, give this the thumbs up, and I will see you very shortly for another fun episode of Steve's Kitchen. Take care, see you then.